What is up? What is up, YouTube? I'm Void Compiers. Welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. I'm going to be dominating an Ignited Bounty, and probably doing something else. But let's go to Ignited Bounty to dominate, because I have a good old nickname I made up for myself. The Immortal God. Yeah, I made it up myself. You can judge me if you want to. I made it up myself. Let's go see about the game. Man, I'm gonna be you. Killing everyone. Wait, no. I'm gonna be dominating everyone. Alright, there we go. Fixed it. So, he's my boy right here. My boy right here. My boy's got no jaw. I mean, he does have a jaw. He doesn't have, like, an upper jaw. You get what I mean, right? You get what I mean? You know what I mean, bro? You get what I mean? Which way am I gonna go? I am gonna dominate, but I just need to check out the surroundings. No, it's just started right now. 114. Okay. Yeah, you see my use me? Oh, friendly. Let's turn it here. Let's turn my volume real quick. Dance and party. Yeah, come on, buddy. Corners are rookies. These are subscribers. Man, what this corner is? This chill corner? This chill corner? He's all dead. Destruction. Let's hit. DoorDash order here. Your order is dead. Frame rate. See, I know. I can understand this. See, I got so, if you can testify me, I can make that video for them. Let's see about this. Man. Is my music on? I don't know. Let's see about this. Because I do not like in-game music. In-game music is trash. No in-game music. No. Almost sounds. Sounds only. Right. Just whatever I say. Left. Left. Right there. Yeah, he's right there. Come on, bro. I got your DoorDash order. It's called Peppa John's. Let's go with the good old. Let's go with the drink. Peppa. I just need a drink. Paddle. My specialty of the game. My specialty. Game that Hey, what'd you order from DoorDash? I need to know real quick. What'd you order? Did you order Papa John's? Like, what'd you order? You ordered Domino's? Because it's almost here. What'd you order? What'd you order? McDonald's? You ordered McDonald's or Wendy's? Because he's already here. This is the funny interaction. I can make anything. Let's give Bonnie a hug, because I do respect his food. I might use him to kill things. Unalive things, but... yeah. Global surprise for 9 years. That's like the weekly thing. The only ones I can get. Let's sit down for this.
Game on!
Cast a spell here, don't worry.
Go! 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 Game over. You win.
So on Paddleball, there's a mechanic to where there's
All
bait.
right. It looks like you're the first one here.
I'm about to just turn off sound so I can speak to y'all real quick. Because having sound off is the best.
If you
way
like,
to
you can
explain
practice
this.
until more players arrive.
Alright, so now we got sounds off. I'm gonna turn them up so I can hear a little bit of stuff. You want to have your sound all the way up in case you want to, because the ball flies past you. You can hear the ball flying past. But I have it 50 so I can hear y'all and I can talk to y'all. So there's a mechanic I've learned in paddleball is called bait. It's where you practice to where you throw the ball.
Feel free to practice as long as
Because
you
it's
like.
called tricking the eyes of the person. Because if you're facing a pro, they'll be on their eyes will be on the ball.
Use the
Facing a
picture tab on
noob,
your
they'll
watch
just
to
be
invite your
anywhere.
friends to join you.
So if you're facing a pro, you need to like do bait. Like you need to confuse them so much to what you're gonna do, and then hit them with the unknown hit. It's not a lie. It's not breaking the rules. It's a mechanic to where you can use it. It's called bait. So just make sure you don't fling it in your own goal. Plus, there's no rules against catching the ball because it's paddleball. But if you throw it, that's like combining dodgeball and this game together. So I recommend not doing that. Let's go to the game. Which game should I play? What's my VR on? 53. Let's go play some of this.
Game on!
No, illegal. server's taking way too long. And plus, I want to do it on my own, so I can see how far I can get. Because if you do it by yourself, you have purpose of training yourself on something. So the combo I always have in this game is sword and bow. I'll explain it
Game
in a
on!
little bit until we get in there. So the reason why I have the sword on my back is because I need my free hand to be firing, because I'm on VR. If I was on like a mobile device, I could have this firing while I just hit. I don't know how it does on that, or Xbox or whatever. I don't know how that rolls. But I've seen it happen before, where you have a shield and you have a bow. You can do both at the same time. Reason why I have this cosmetic is because I need to have a free open hand to put a bow, and then if enemies are too close together, I can just... So that's the reason why I have the two combos. I'm not going to use a shield because I already have a bow. So what's the point of a shield if you're not going to have a combo? If you were going to have a double sword, then it'll be reasonable to have a shield. But I don't really need to have a sword or a shield. Just need one sword, one bow. Let's see how this runs. See, well, it means you need to keep your distance. Something you need to do when you're doing Minecraft block. Kind of like that. Sometimes this play will play the sword. The sword goes just for that. So imagine a goblin's coming up and just keep on missing your shots. Sword's there for a reason. Yeah, I've thought about this method before. It's up here. This one I need to lock in because it's really difficult. That's a good one right there. So I need to lock in because it will be spawning here a lot. I need to lock in. I'll make it through the wait for the frame. Because if you see them jiggle, that means they're going to fire their fireball. So you need to wait for the right moment to strike. So you need to go down here, but they're going to spawn some goblins up here. In here, see? Don't really get a fire mark because they're just me in one area. If there was goblins in the way, then yeah, you would need. The closest target you should go after first. So you see how they jump up together? Look. See, look, it gets difficult because you're at close range with them. But if I switch over to the bow where they're at close range, I would probably get eliminated. That's a cheat, I'm not gonna use that. Because look, if I don't use those, then look how much gold I have. So this is the boss level. This is the final one before I go into the red ones. Now this is some of the So it might look bad when you do die in the game, like when you get eliminated, but that actually shows how far you got when you're single players. If you don't really know how far you got, because look, it grades you on how much gold you got. So I got a C though. That's a good grade. That's a good.
Ready to start.
We're gonna run this back again, and let's see if I do get higher than start of Act 4. We're gonna call it that real quick.
Game on.
47. I got enough time. I'm gonna log in. Log in. I'm not gonna get those. I would if there was other players here, but they're not. There's no other players, so there's no point in getting them. Can Void Computers beat 4 before this viewer dies? Let's see. Yes. And plus, find most other players, they're probably just waiting down. Right here. There's a crossbow over there. Follow. They're both in the same area, and there's one behind you. You don't want to go on the same line. If you do that, they'll get you, because Fireball travels for a long distance before it does deteriorate. My air and they're dead. Which one's the closest? That one. like that's kind of fair. It's kind of like close combat. You know what? I have an idea. Big brain. All right. So I have an idea. So with the sword on VR, you can do something that's called, I don't even know what's called. Kind of if you just spam that when they're right there, that can help you out a lot. So I'm gonna try that.
Ready to start.
Should I have one game? Should I have one video just recorded, just golden trophy? So far, I can make it in this amount of time before my VR dies. That'll be good content right there. Alright, we're gonna try that. We're gonna try Double Star with the sword, with the shield on my back. We're gonna try that. You know how I said that, but we're gonna do that. Cause
Game
I
on.
want that material where I grab a bow and a sword. Reason why I grab a sword and I can't speak. Reason why I grab a bow and a sword because mostly if you play in a game with 4 players or 3, they take all the loot. So you want to have something that's for firing and something for killing when you get close to enemies. That's why I picked those 2 things. But if I'm alone, I might as well just go with the 2 things that I have 2 options before I go to Act 4, which I can't speak. Swords with the death shield on it. See? The whole entire banner of death. That death skull, bro. Oh my god, my VR is gonna kill my ear. Technical difficulties. Death banner. Let's go ahead and enjoy this game as well as we can. Problem is, see what I mean? So I can just. Sometimes if you get them all the way, you just gotta make sure. When you charge with a sword, you gotta make sure you don't hit that sword. Because if you charge at that sword, you're gonna die. That's kind of how it is. So this one's gonna be difficult. Don't worry about the fire. Here, so I can get the goblins first and fires. Come on, bro. Come on. I'm just saying that to him. Why you should not bring like 2 swords in like a public lobby. Stuff like that can happen. You're like angling and they just fall off the These will also spawn if you do not have all of them dead. They will spawn up here as well. So as soon as you step down here where there's like goblins over here, they will spawn in as well. No, I'm not gonna get that. See? Nothing wrong right there. So this is where I should like change to a bow. But at the first wave it's just no. We can wait until they get down here and switch. Well, I mean, one of but they aren't probably. No, see what I mean? Close combat with a sword's not great. Kinda what? Look at that. Look at that gold right there. Good, that gold's amazing, bro. So one video I would be trying to get as far as I can with golden trophy, doing many tries. But we're gonna switch over to our next video because I want to spend. But I want to show you something I've been doing.
Ready to start.
So you see this in my continue playing stuff because this is actually my game. It's not. It's theoretically mine, but yeah, it is mine. But I have good old friends that I work with that do help me with this game. I feel like one of these videos I'm going to be coding and all that stuff, doing all the things that I can with this room. So we're going to have, so this is how it is. It's Hangout Room Fun, if I'm going to look at the name. Hangout Fun 101. With that dash there, it's capital H with Hangout, capital H with that, and then a capital Fun, then 101. There's like a minus sign there. About this room has stuff as drawing, basketball, volleyball, and chilling corner, daylight and night cycle. So what I mean by daylight and night cycle, if the sun rises, if you get in here first, the sun will rise. If another player gets in here, the sun will continue the cycle that the player got in here from. So if a player joins and the sun rose, because every single time you come in here, it rises. If another player comes in here, it will not begin to rise. It will be like right there. Like how I am right now, it'll be right there at it. Because if you have a different code, to where if one player has it like nighttime and another player has it like daytime, it's gonna mess up like everything. Plus, I have clocks here, so if you would just want to check on what time it is, there you go. I gotta connect that to the wall actually, but that's close enough. Also have one there, because this is where like main activities are. And by I mean like basketball and volleyball, that's kind of what I mean. So we have team 1 and team blue. Blue jersey is that. It's team captain's red jersey. Blue jersey is team tap. Yeah. So that's blue jersey for that one, but it's on this team because this is red, so that will be team captain. Plus this is gold actually. Hold on, this is gold. Yeah, one of my friends figured that out. And then we have the good old thing. My friend actually modified this because it is not alright. So these basketballs are different colors. If you have your things for the basketball colors on, it will stay on that same color. But if you go remove that color, like unequipped it, I'll be selecting the ball of my choice. Basketball court. It's kind of hard to hit one of these shots, and I do not want to hit one because my roof is like right here. So if I try to go for a slam dunk, it will not work. Because I accidentally hit my fan out when I did that. I was like, man, and then I hit my fan out, caused my whole entire room to go black. Because it was nighttime and I didn't feel like doing something like that. So you would have to hit like a perfect shot to score. That's what makes this thing challenging. Like that real life basketball, when you have like, plus they're on, okay, everything in this room is on a reset code. See how that basketball resetted? they're all on a 15-second delay. Alright, so volleyball. So the rules are pretty simple. You just hit the ball over. But here's the problem: you can't hit the ball because once you hit it, it's not gonna go very far. Let me get it really on my hand. It's not gonna go very far. I feel like if you're gonna play volleyball, you're gonna catch it and then throw it back over. For me, I'm not gonna play this because I'm not throwing it at the net. Plus, there's a reset button. If you do, there's a reset button on each goal, which resets the goal limit. So I'm gonna grab the black one and hit it through. See what's one? If I hit the reset button, 0. And then we have the drawing room over here. And of course, I have my own Discord as well. Discord over here with projector. This will explain what the Discord is and what to do. I'll play it for y'all. Welcome to the Discord. The Discord link is right below me. Just put that in Discord and you'll be into the Discord. The reason why I warned you about the rules over there is because in this Discord you can apply to the training link to become a host or mod. That's why I warned people. That's why I'm saying just follow the rules, because this is why. Plus you'll be trained by me, and other staff trainers if I do get more. Hope you enjoy the experience in it. So, and also this is the wall support of creators. That's mine, and that's my ult. I do not use that ult no more. And then there's the friend that helped fix the basketball thing, and then has been working on that area. This is Bella. She's been helping me do all the stuff. Chaos is like putting stuff random text anywhere you can find. There's one text right here that says hi, and then there's another one underneath this desk. But you gotta watch out because there's a projector here, so if you get too close, press play. There's children in here. So he's the one that's been placing things here. I'm Boyd. But I'm gonna play the video. Hello there. I'm Boyd Clownpierce. The owner of the room. One-on-one here. I plan on doing something that I haven't told the staff yet. Join Discord, and you'll know. I plan on doing something special for the players. Something not big. Let's get down to business. The rules are over there. You might want to follow them. Right there. Sporting creators over there. You can or you don't really matter. Hope you enjoy the room. Hope you have fun. I kind of want to keep this like a PG area, like code of conduct. We're gonna move. Alright, so in this game, I'm not gonna have this one. Second rule: players under 13 must be on junior account. I feel like that's like not great. I feel like it's not like enforcement, because one, I don't really see anything prohibited about kids in here. Because if I'm gonna allow a kid in here, what are they gonna do? There's pool, there's drawing, there's basketball and volleyball, there's a chilling area with water bottles on it. So it's nothing really prohibited in this room for them, so that can be like off the road. And then no sexism means like you can't be like disrespectful women. Like if you are being disrespectful to like a female, you're out. No racist jokes or N-words or because I've heard a lot of N-words and racist jokes in this game before, so I want to keep it like PG if there's a kid in here. So no harassing players means like that part I'm not gonna explain because I will have to like do something with this video and I don't really feel like it. So this is what Weeping has been doing. I placed the water bottles down. He's placed the seats down to where you can sit in them and then chit and chat. So this is like the chilling corner, like chilling area. If you don't feel like doing anything, you can go in here and talk with your friends and all that. The funny thing, I found these doors and you can open them by the door handles and they auto close. Kind of fun. Also kind of amazing. See? And plus, the reason why I added this daylight and night cycle is because I don't feel like coming in here and changing the cycle for every single player. Because there were some players like, because I feel like there were some players when you like change it to nighttime and all that stuff. I felt like doing what I did with the other server, to where with my other game, to where I would just change the day and other stuff as like themes, like if it was Christmas, Wild Night, or like Halloween, Spooky Night. I will still do this. Like I'll still do the Spooky Night for Halloween and all that garbage. But I feel like this is the best way of doing it without having to go mentally going back into settings and changing the themes. Plus, I also wanted to like show like a different version of a drawing. So you get a daytime version and you get a nighttime version. Yeah, staff right here. Chaos. I say his name's Chaos because if you flip the A and put the O there, it's Chaos. And that's Bello. So that's that right there is the training stuff, like all the staff stuff. I feel like putting a barrier here so no player can get in here without. Because VR players can wall glitch. Something that I've done before and something that other players can do. I've seen it. I've seen it all. Yeah, see the moon? Moon right there. Moon will rise. So it shows in this perspective. Your nighttime drawing and your daytime drawing. So you get like two things. Plus the moon and sunrise always happen over there, so you're gonna have a good area over here when you play basketball or volleyball. Because if sun rises over there and it's like over here, that's like a good area to play basketball. The sun used to be over there, but I because once you delete the daylight cycle, it resets to a random point. So it used to be over there, but now it's over here because I deleted the code and then added it back. The code is right underneath the map, right underneath here. If I be exactly, the code is right here. So that's the daylight and night cycle code. That's the flying code, and then that's the... good question. I don't know what this one is. We're gonna keep that there, because I don't know what that does, but I don't feel like deleting it. Yeah, I'm lazy. That's why I'm able to fly, because if I do not have that thing there, I'll be running around, and I feel like this is a big area to fly around. Because if I have staff that are gonna be kicking it banny, I need to, have a program to where they can fly around this place to look at players, and not the way you're thinking when I say look at players. I mean like watching over the players and like make sure they're doing good. Because it only takes one wrong thing and then they're just turning the things. Yeah. So something that I've wanted to do for a while. So I'll give you my little details here. If you want to add me, it's just add Flame of Death, Grim Reaper, and then there's that. I'll always have this skin on or bear skin on. I will only use these two type skins because I feel like they will be necessary. I do not use the I used to use these two with the scythe on them because I had the feather on it, and then I had the white feather, and then I had the brutal feather over here, the orange feather. It's a black feather. It's a black feather with the orange line through it. And then here's my other one. It's the ski mask that's underneath the. It's the ski mask I feel like doing. It's either that one you'll find me in, or that one, because this like means business. Business right here, business. This like means business. You either find me in that one, or these two. The middle one, just don't worry about that one, because I don't feel like that's like a deleted one. I want to get rid of that one, but I can't really get anywhere. So that's like fun. Something I've been doing for a while now. It's midnight now. It is not actually midnight in real life. It is somewhere around 1 to 2 a.m. If the moon was right there, then it would probably be like 1 or 2 a.m. for me. Plus on top, this just looks like something, because I did make this myself. That's why the profile on this thing is centered around that, and that's why my profile is like this. Yeah, that's why that's like that, because I love making these kind of things. These kind of designs, peak. But when you look underneath it, it's like that. But when it's daytime, it just looks like a solid thing. I like making these because they look really good and they're really shiny. So I feel like adding a mirror right here, or like somewhere. Back wall, probably. There's light over here, so I'll probably add the mirror right there. You can see yourself, but let's see. If I do have it, do I need to? Let's see if I know the spirit. There we go. You need to spell the rest of it. No. Get to the wall. Or... No, I did not mean to random config. No. Scale. One more? Yeah. No hubby. So I should like extend this over then. But I gotta watch for where it goes to the roof. Maybe go up to the roof. One more? Nope, I cannot go up one more. Alright, slide it over a little bit. There we go. So it doesn't mirror right here now. Yep. Right next to supporting the oh my god, look at that. That's cursed. Looks like that, but that is cursed. Oh my god. Yeah, that's cursed. So this is probably where I'd end the video because I feel like going to bed right now. Because it is between 1 to 2 a.m. Yeah, night owl. Yeah, night owl right here. Yeah. Even though I napped through most of the day. So night owl right here. Yeah, that's good. That's a good name. Night owl. Just stole that from Vanos Gaming. Flip. Alright. So I'll see you later, Demons. I'll see you later, Void Compiers. Or should I reference y'all as YouTube? I'll be getting TikTok and this stuff as well. So, hope y'all enjoy.